Yo, what up, world? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here at the Tag Champs Podcast, part of the PWO Network. You already know my name, Mr. Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, your boy, Corey Jared, the Belt Collector, in the building.
And y'all know what time it is, man. Don't watch me, watch Dynamite TV, Guru Dynamite in the building. And today,
I got to start clapping already.
You gonna call?
I'm gonna start clapping already.
Hey.
Already.
We finally got the chosen one.
Finally got in the building, man. Finally.
Miss Promise Braxton, how you doing today?
What's going on,
I ain't
champ?
got like the introduction y'all got, so y'all gotta give me a little more.
The two-time reality wrestling diamonds champion, Miss Promise Braxton.
Thank
in
you.
the building.
Thank you.
In the
That's
building, man.
I'm so
About
sorry.
time.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Look, Gaspar had me shook the other day too, so I understand. I get it. It's the heat.
It's the heat. That's what it is.
It's the heat.
It's the heat. Definitely
It's
the heat.
understandable, man.
Oh man, so we got so much to talk about today. First thing I want to do is I just want to get to know who is Miss Promise Braxton for all those that don't know.
Promise Braxton's the chosen one. You know, Booker's prodigy. You know, Pittsburgh, born and raised. I've been wrestling for about 6 years, so it's been a journey, but you know it's time to elevate, and I'm trying to be like y'all and collect some more belts.
Oh, it's in due time.
In due time.
Okay.
In due time, champ. You're almost there. You're almost there. It's just one. Just one of many. One of many to come.
Bet.
Pittsburgh, so I mean you're a Steelers fan.
They shaky right now, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Also, a great from Pittsburgh, Mr. Kurt Angle.
Yeah. One of a legendary.
You ain't say that with too much love on it.
I said,
He said
nah.
Let me correct myself. Then Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
With what?
Multiple,
The broken freaking neck.
With a
Olympic gold
broken
medalist
neck.
with a broken freaking neck. Multiple time world champion all over the place. IWGP world heavyweight champion. TNA, TNA world heavyweight champion. That was a time. I won't say the name that I want to give him right now. Mr. Angle. Respect. Respect to Mr. Angle, man.
But not just Kurt Angle. We got a lot of people in Pittsburgh now. We got Lee Moriarty.
Britt Baker.
Britt Baker. Lady Frost.
DMD, yes she is. Put some respect on DMD.
Yeah.
My bad. So, to get to mostly your career, your starting point in your career.
Oh man. So from the jump, I knew I wanted to be a wrestler. Like I didn't take no interest in high school, college. It was like bang.
Wrestling.
So straight wrestling. So I Googled wrestling schools, found PWX, showed up, did the little tryout. It was like running 2 miles, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 sit-ups. In like 20 minutes, I killed that in like 8. Like it was like I was already ready for it.
Different. Different.
So I trained from June 2016 to April 2017. I had my first match. My first match was actually an intergender match.
Equality.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I just kind of played the indie scene around there, Ohio, New York, New Jersey, PA, West Virginia. And then it got to a point where I'm like, I need to do something big. You know, I need to make a jump. I need to just shock myself. So my mom's moved to Houston in 2018. And at first I was like, I'm staying right here. Like I got no business in the South. And then she like, well, come down here. I miss you. See what schools are down here. And just so happened, Book's place was like an hour away. So it was like, I made a decision within like 5 minutes just to go out there and I moved all my stuff in my Dodge Avenger. And it was like not even 2 weeks later, I was enrolled in the school.
Because I sure was going to ask you what brought you from all the way up there to down here.
Down
Family.
south. Completely down south. And Mama called. Mama said, "Come on down." I understand. That makes sense. That makes sense. Who inspired you to get into wrestling?
I like Gail Kim. Like that was homegirl back in the day.
That's a first.
Folks got to put respect on Gail Kim's name,
got
though.
to.
That's
Yeah,
a first.
a lot of folks. Yeah, she left the big. She left the machine and went down and made a name for herself in TNA and Hall of Fame career. So
Crushed it.
folks got to put respect on Gail Kim's name.
I
man.
love the stories she told, especially like that era with her and Awesome Kong. Like,
Yeah.
that's magic. I can watch those matches right now and it'll still pop me to this day. Like,
Yeah, a lot of those matches were better than a lot of the dudes matches going on around that time. So I ain't gonna hold you. So like I said, got to put respect on Gail Kim's name and also Awesome Kong too as well. Both legendary women in the business. So that's a great inspiration. Hey,
That is a great inspiration.
thank you.
So another thing I wanted to ask you, your recent run has been pretty hot. We've been watching you. We definitely been watching you, and you did a couple shows on Ring of Honor. There you go.
the other
There
RO.
you go.
Yeah. Sorry about that, man. You get that confused.
Yeah,
You get
I've done that.
Ring
I've
of
done
Honor
that
shit?
plenty of times. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I
But
can mess up once.
you got it. You got it. But go ahead, continue because
No.
I can't.
So you had a match with Miss Athena,
Miss Athena.
aka Ember Moon, aka former NXT Women's Champ, also current Ring of Honor Champ. How was that for you?
It was crazy. Honestly, it was like right into the ball pit. That's one thing I can say about my career. I was always kind of just like thrown in positions. And I was ready for it, but it was like, okay, we here right now. So we get into the ring, and that is one hard-hitting female. Like, goddamn. Like,
I will say she from Dallas, Texas, so I got to give her that.
it gotta be a Dallas thing.
that's like the mo-
it gotta be a Dallas
That's the
thing.
most I'm gonna give her.
But the experience was incredible. I would love to, go back and showcase my talents once again anytime they call.
Well, that wasn't the first time in that under that umbrella. So it was another match. It was on AEW Dark or Elevation that I saw you on. I think they were down here. I can't remember who you were facing, but I saw her on screen. I was like, I know her. I hit that Leo DiCaprio. I was like, ooh, I know her. So yeah.
Yeah, I did a AEW Dark 3 times. First time was Abaddon. Second time was Ty Mello.
One of them was Hart, Julia Hart.
And that was the last time.
That was the one I saw.
I remember.
Okay.
Then I did Ring of Honor twice, one being Athena and the second one being Diamante.
Yeah. Promise is out there. I'll tell you how that
How was that different from like being on television compared to being on the indie scene? How's that jump?
It's like lights, camera, action. Like it's so different because like the ring is bigger, the space is bigger. You're not like in a little gym or whatever. You got all these people looking at you, and it's like literally they all looking at you. Like so it's like put up or shut up right now. So but I love that environment. I love going to Ring of Honor and AEW just to get the experience of just being in the ring and being comfortable with having 5,000 eyes on you because it's so different from being on the independents.
Is it different, like, as far as, like, all right, we got to wait backstage and whatever call you get, that's the call you get, like, as far as, like, you knowing what you're doing as opposed to you not knowing what you're doing?
Wrestling is a whole bunch of hurry up and wait. Like, that's just in general. Like if y'all want to be wrestlers out there, they're going to say, hurry up, get your stuff on, and meet me right here. You're going to be like, okay, cool. Now what? Oh, somebody get back to you.
Anticipation just to sit
right, just to sit there.
So you sitting there for 3 hours and it's like, oh, you doing this with this person, go kill it. And it's like, huh? Like, so, but it's not different in that sense. It's just, you're around people that you looked up to. You know, when you're in AEW, you see the Arn Andersons, the Jerry Lynn's and stuff like that. So you're like, whoa, like, I want to talk to you. I want to pick your brain, but I gotta stay G. You know, I can't just
right.
Like, I can't just
Can't fangirl.
as much
fan
as I
out,
want to. I can't. But on independence, you know, you can talk to anybody on independence. You know, you're in the same locker room as them. So why not just say what's up?
True that. You also did a tournament with the one Rose, Dustin Rose.
He went to the Rhodes
Rose
Academy.
Academy. There you go. Rose Academy. How was that?
Yeah, it was beautiful. I think I've met a lot of people in the industry. Definitely top 3. Like that is just a class act. Like he's just a standout guy. Very nice, very humble, very sweet. He invited me. He texted me at like 9:00, like the Saturday before. So I'm chilling, and I get like, "Hey, this is Dustin Rhodes," and I'm like, "I only know one Dustin Rhodes."
Right,
Like,
right.
Like,
Stop playing with me right now.
I'm like, I almost about to call this man. Like, is this you? The real Dustin?
Right,
Figure out if it was spam or not.
Like, this gold Dustin Rhodes.
Seriously, like is this the
Right.
like?
Like, let me hear you do the sound real quick. I know for sure if it's you or not.
But we went out there, we did our thing. I love the fact that he invited me, just a private invitation to come out there and help out his students and get them to where he wants them to be. And I'm happy that I was able to guide them into success, because like, all those girls down there, they all have the world of potential.
Nice. Your person that you have the most chemistry with will be Gigi, I believe, at this point.
Much you don't
love-hate
you don't have to admit it, right? I know. We know.
It's a love-hate relationship, I understand.
I mean, you can't bring up Promise Braxton without mentioning Gigi Ray at this point. It go hand in hand. Like, I'm happy that I found someone that I'm able to just go out there and kill it with. You know, you always want to have those banger matches. You know, like the people want to see it. No matter where we go. We wrestled in Pittsburgh, Laredo, Houston, California, and like people know the feud because people know the story. So it's dope to have someone that you can just kill it with night after night with.
A great dance partner. Huh?
It's like
Beautiful
easy.
dance partner.
Makes it easy.
Real
Makes it easy. Recently you had a match not recent, but you've had a match against Ivy Nile. How was that for you? And were you able to pick something out of, or pick her brain a little bit as well?
That was probably the most random but the coolest thing that ever happened to me. Like, because it just happened. It was just like, hey, you're doing this. And I'm just like, who? Like, like you said that like it was nobody. Like, I'm like, all right, let's go. The sweetest girl ever. She is like little pit bull that she is. She's a Yorkie inside, like straight Debbie baby.
I believe that because we were just standing there like hanging out, us and the guys
After the show.
And she just randomly walked up to us and asked us for a picture.
Yeah.
Like, she's so cool. Like, she's so cool. But it was great to pick her mind because she works the type of matches that I want to have. You know, she's on TV. She has that TV style match. So when I was wrestling her, we were both picking each other's brains. You know, because she's like, oh, you're really technical and I'm a powerhouse. How do we put this together and make something magic out of this? How do we create a great match? And then we had Booker there, and it's probably one of my top 10 favorite matches of all time.
That is saying a lot though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, having a lot of matches, of course, and putting that one in the top 10. Yeah, absolutely. That's live. That's cool, man.
So,
what, you forgot something, or am I?
No. Oh, okay. Because I noticed that she did the little Booker voice, so that's how I knew that Booker was in it. So, because everybody does that voice when they come up here. So, we're going to ask you this question. How is it being under five time?
It's all about the five.
It's all about the five. How's it feel to be under Book, man? It's just
because all the stories we've gotten about Book, they have all been funny. They've been a hilarious story. Nothing, and nobody said anything bad. Of course, you can't really say nothing bad about Book. So
Booker is Booker. Like, that is, I think that is the beauty of him, because what you see is what you get, and take it or leave it. Like, my personal experience with Booker, it's real. He said it the other day on his podcast. It's very much father and daughter type of relationship. You know, he's a older gentleman. And he's been in the game, 30 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 30 plus years at this point?
Yeah, 30 plus.
So, me being under him, I'm able to pick his brain. And at first, when we first got to know each other, it was like, this dude is he's tough. There's times where he used to be like, absolutely not. I'm just like, bro, but he would always just say, listen to me, kid, listen to me, kid. And then I started to really pay attention to the things that he would tell me. And I'm like, oh, so now it's when he tells me, especially when I'm out there and he's out there with me, he's coaching me from the sidelines. I know exactly what he's talking about. I get it immediately. I love being under Booker. Booker is probably single-handedly the greatest man I've ever met.
Damn.
It's kind of emotional. I ain't gonna lie to you. We done had some emotional moments the past couple.
Yeah, and we've had Matty Ice talk about Book the same way. Hell, basically everybody we done interviewed and we asked about Booker, they the exact same thing. What you see is what you get, and he's genuine as hell. So much respect to Book. Can't wait to have him on the show one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah. We got all of you. Now we gotta
just gotta get the man. We gotta get the man on the show now. So if y'all could put a little word in there for you boys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Book, we here. Tag Champs Podcast, man. So
another thing that I want to get to you about was man, why am I so forgetful today?
It makes sense.
I've been doing too much. Summer Champions coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Champions coming up. You will defend that title against whoever wins the Battle Royal. What do you have to say to that person, that lucky and unlucky participant that gets that shot?
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't nothing to say.
It ain't going nowhere.
I ain't hiding. And that's just the truth of it. I'm not, I'll be there. So if they got something to say.
I told you last time, man, they running the table. The Heat's running the table.
Matty called a clean sweep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they running the table, bro. Everybody's we gonna hear and still after every Heat match. And still. Even the 4-way. And still. Don't matter who she's facing, and still.
That's tough.
And then Matty Ice and still. So that's
you just saying that because G sized you up last time.
No, look. First of all, look, G's a big dude, man.
G sized you up last time.
He did. He sized me up, but dog, I still meant what I said. The Heat are gonna run the table. I'm gonna have to get my Heat shirt at some point. Yes. I'm gonna tell you, I need my shirt. Okay. I need that Heat shirt. But they running the table. Simple.
And look, I ain't got no complaints.
Plain and simple, man.
I have no complaints with that.
You sure about that?
I ain't got no complaints about that. I'm just saying, man, it's hard to sweep. LeBron got swept, but that was hard this year.
I mean, but we ain't LeBron, we Jordan.
Sheesh.
That's the difference.
Tough.
Tough.
You know what we ain't for sure? The Rockets.
Damn, that's tough.
Hey.
Hey, that's tough.
Definitely ain't that.
That's tough.
I mean, all the gold, baby.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the heel. I just like
all
the heel
gold,
persona.
All the gold,
real.
Man.
It's real. Don't look down. Nope. Don't do that to me, man.
No, you ain't do that to me, dog. No, because you tried to shine on me. It was got G sizing me up the last episode. Now I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I felt him looking like he'll glance over every few seconds and okay, yeah. I had to sit up in my chair and everything. Whoa, sizing the hell. I was like, all right, G up. I didn't do nothing to you, man. I didn't do nothing. He was mad about my Culture Inc. shirt I had on one time. So
being disrespectful.
It wasn't with him on the show. He wasn't on the show.
So what?
You right. You right, champ. You right.
All right, so champ, I think we got on your bad side a little bit too much today. We're gonna go back on your good side. So now that you kind of are a vet as far as to the younger generation that's coming in right now, we had Josiah John on the episode, and he called you Auntie Promise. And he said that in one of his and he says one of his matches that you told him that he looked like a extra and not a superstar. So what does that mean? So what, like when you told him that, what does that mean?
First of all, my nephew has the world of potential. Like he will be a future Texas champ, TV champ, world heavyweight champ. And what I meant by that is you have to apply the pressure. At the end of the day, there's a million people. Look at the whole Raw roster. We got Ed Stone, Matty Ice, Q, Gaspar, me, Danny B. Like, we all look great. We wrestle great, and we carry ourselves great. At the end of the day, you could look great, but if you're not applying the pressure and having, your foot on the gas, you can easily get outshined in a match. And Josiah got those long legs. He can do those beautiful kicks. But if you're not showing who you are, no one remembers. You're just a dude that did a fancy kick. So my advice to him was to, just bring it out. I'm like, you're having decent matches, but little bro, no one's remembering it. I'm like, you got to start, just digging deep and just figuring out who you are, finding that swag, and just putting it all on the table. And it might have sounded kind of harsh, and he knows I'm not the type of person to just be mean and to talk negative on anybody, because that's just not who Promise is, who I am as a person. Because I can't hate on nobody. Look at this belt. Like I can't hate on nobody. So, I want him, and I wanted him to be the star. Be a star. And he got it. Josiah is amazing. I love watching him. He's probably one of my favorite new people at Raw, and I love to see him wrestle. Those Harlem sidekicks, like he give a book around.
Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah,
whatever you told him, it worked.
Yeah,
he's showing applying pressure right now, man. Shout out to this Josiah John again. We are in a transition of great wrestling, great wrestlers coming out of the Texas area. You ain't from Texas, but you are a part of this. So it's almost like you're a cousin, stepchild of Texas.
That would be. I adopted this city. This is my city now.
Oh, it's her city now. You heard? It's her city now.
All right. Well, you got it.
Mm-hmm. You can keep the Rockets though.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
That's fair.
You being petty right now.
That's fair. I'm just saying.
Oh man. So with that being said, I do want to dive more into your independent scene run as far as what would you think your top 3 matches are?
Top 3 matches. I've had a lot, like the last year alone. Like, I think I've had a lot of good matches. But my top 3, in no particular order, Gigi and I in March for the belt. That's 1. My match with Ivy Now, 2. Can I do 4?
You can do 4, yeah. Hey, it's your world. You
whatever you want, champ.
With Gigi Ray. Damn, girl, I keep saying your name. In Pittsburgh. And my OG match with AQA right before she got picked up by WWE.
I was just finna say, how was that? Like the AQA match? Like was it one of those, all right, you fighting AQA tonight and it was just random, or did you know about it? Or was you able to prepare?
Kind of both. There was no prep for it though. But like, I don't know why, like she's one of the few people, like, and I can't even say this about Gigi. Every time me and AQA are together, we're just locked in. Like, we're so locked in. And it was like, this was our second match. The first match wasn't a row show. It was a ladies' night out. But the match that we had at row, everybody was like, you can tell, like, when I hit the curtain, everybody was just like staring at me. And I'm just like, oh, so we on this type of time right now. like y'all know this is about to be a banger. We ain't even stepped in the ring yet. Like, but it was just probably one of the most hard-hitting fights I've ever had. Like, and she's a skinnier girl, but goddamn can that girl hit. And she's strong. And it just like, and every time she went for that, the book end, and like when she lifted me up that high, I was like, wait a minute. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are you on? Like, right now, like, there ain't no way you just picked me up this high.
With the greatest of ease.
Like, I'm like, wait, whoa. I'm like, we the same height, and I'm 6 feet in the air. I can't even jump. So, like,
Jeez. And she doing it like that. Jeez.
So you said something about hitting hard just now. So I'm gonna transition to is big propaganda grocery store. And in the grocery store, you usually get a receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Who have you given a receipt to, and who have you gotten a receipt from back, if you ever?
I get a receipt. I kind of almost every match. I'm gonna be real. like, but I don't complain about it because if I can give it, I can take it. You know, like, I ain't about to, just jack you in your jaw and then be like, don't hit me. Like, that's weird. Like,
yeah.
Fair enough.
The match I had with Gigi, I slapped her right across the ear. Pow! I got up. Boop! I was like,
yep. I got that one back.
You good. You got me. I ain't gonna complain about it.
All right. So we're gonna check out the grocery store for the day. I think she done gave the grocery store her receipts. She cashed out.
Right. Yeah, you've had like you said, you had matches with AQA and also Roxy.
Carla, that's my girl.
Okay. I'll call her Roxy because I don't know her like that.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. There we go. Yeah. How was that? How is it seeing both of those women go from reality wrestling to where they are now? And in the future, do you see yourself facing them again?
It's not a surprise, like, that they have elevated. I mean, look at them. Like, you can tell when someone just has it. AQA had it. Roxy, I told Roxanne this. I think our first match, I'm like, I'm prepared to fight you for the rest of my life.
That's live.
Like, period. And she was like, well, I'm gonna see you at the top. I said, well, and she's on her throne, but she know I'll be there, and I hope she has the belt when I get there.
She coming
in due time. I told you, in due time. In due time.
So, you were in Booker T's Sherry Martell tournament, and with that, Booker holds a high standard for Sherry Martell because she basically was his manager.
Yeah.
How does that feel, like, as far as like just being in that?
I mean, just as a women's wrestler, ladies wrestling, she is a pioneer. Yeah. I mean, she don't really get enough credit for her wrestling, but if you like watch those matches, she was great. Like, people would throw drinks and stuff at her, and like, she was just so mean, and it was just so great to watch that. Like she used to come up with her little cape and spin, and then like they would boo her to death, and she'd be shut up, like, But I know the love that they had for each other. That wasn't just Sherry Martell. That was Sister Sherry. So for her to pass just randomly, and I'm happy that he wanted to keep her legacy alive and to give us women a chance to honor her. It's great. And on top of that, if I can win, it could be better.
No, I like that. And recently you just got some great news about you being in the PWI magazine as one of the top prospects. How did that when you got the news? How did you feel when you got the news that you were in that magazine as a top prospect?
So funny story about that. I know Sammy Kiss. I just got home. I'm literally parking my car and I get a message like, "Yo, do you have that new PWI magazine?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, ... I'm like, ... like don't just like, what's up? And he's like, "Well, you're in it." I said, "You're lying." He's like, "No, you're in it." I went to HEB, they ain't have it. I went to another HEB, they ain't have it. I went to Walmart, they ain't have it. I went to Barnes & Noble, they had 4 copies. And guess how many copies I bought?
All 4 of them.
Yes, sir.
All 4 of them, yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
But it was such a shock, honestly. Like, I had no idea. So, like, when I'm reading, I'm, like, going through the pages, like, where is it? And then I see my name. My name always just sticks out to me. Like,
it does.
It just sticks out. And I'm just reading it, and I'm like, wow, like, we made it. like, it's cool to be recognized in a magazine. That's the first time that has ever happened.
That has to, I know that has to feel dope.
That's super dope. Like, I went home, and I'd, called, my mom, my stepdad, and all my siblings to the living room. I'm like, close your eyes. And they're like, what? And I show them. My brother almost ripped it out of my hand. I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. And he's like, we gotta hang this up. Like, we gotta show everybody. And I'm just like we gotta, it's the weekend. Like, you gotta let people get home and, have a beer. Like, you can't be all about me all the time. But they were more excited than I was. Like, they were over the moon about it.
Absolutely, as they should. Proud parents, proud family, man. That's first time being in a magazine and as a top prospect, that's definitely letting you know that you have a bright future ahead of you. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, more championships to come. Yes, more championships to come. This is just one for right now.
Can I have that one?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
That was a stretch.
I was saying, look, man,
little bit.
Like, I think I got size of you. I ain't got G on me now, but
gonna call G.
Yeah. Hey, G, go grab that belt for me one time. Yes, ma'am.
That thing's probably a hula hoop on me. That thing straight down.
Look, I have a hard time holding it up, so it might just drop down. It might have to hula hoop with it.
Well, you should give it to me.
Fam, if we both the same size, then how is this gonna work out? Yeah, I broke the champ. I like it. I like it.
We broke the champ.
Well, hold on. Wait. Whoa. I don't need nobody hit.
Man.
Gaspar, I promise I didn't do. I just made her laugh. That's it.
He cool, Gaspar.
There we go. See,
cool.
Thank you. I don't need him on my ass now. Just trying to get through a show, man.
You pushing it though. You pushing it.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't.
That's true. You are the pimp inside.
Yeah. That's part of the name, champ. Part of the name.
All right, man. So, you want to hit her with the...
Oh, yeah, we got time. We got time this time to hit her with the speed round. Absolutely. So, Big Propaganda Podcast has have a speed round. I ask you a couple of questions, and then the first name pops up in your head. You answer it for you boys one time.
All right, bet.
Cool. All right, so, greatest wrestler of all time.
Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna have to skip that one because nobody answers the worst one of all time. I'm gonna still say Giant Gonzalez. But anyway, favorite male wrestler currently?
Lee Moriarty.
Okay, I like that. Favorite female wrestler outside of yourself, or you can answer yourself currently.
Look, she run Texas, bro.
Right.
No problem.
Mercedes Moné.
Okay. Of all time.
Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Akira Hokuto.
Oh, that's
new.
Yeah, I like that.
New.
I like that.
That is new.
Your favorite high flyer currently?
You still got to go with the OG Rey Mysterio.
And I'm all time.
So Rey Mysterio can be all time. G.
All time. Ooh, that's a good one. Amazing Red.
I like that.
I
I like
like
that
that.
one. I like that
I
one.
like that.
Your favorite technical wrestler currently?
That making me think. Like all these names just pop in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Currently.
In the world, we got time, champ.
Yeah,
We'll make the time for you.
So I watch a lot of old school.
Well, yeah, that was gonna be the next one. That was gonna be the next one.
Dang, so I'm trying to think of the new people. But I watch a lot of OG stuff.
That's book.
Yeah.
That's book. That's book. It can't be done but book.
Technical. I guess it's one answer, low key.
Okay. And then all time. Since you watch the OG stuff, it could be
Johnny Saint.
Wow,
Dang.
I haven't heard that name. Wow, okay.
Yo, all right. That's a new one. That's definitely going to Hall of Fame.
Favorite tag team currently?
The Heat.
There we go. That was the one I was hoping for. And all time.
The Hearts.
Okay. Favorite manager currently? I was trying to give it a look.
Don't influence.
No? All right.
Can I say it?
You can say it.
The 5-time, 2-time Hall of Fame. Booker.
There we go. Yeah, see? I knew it was going that way. And all time.
Jim Cornette.
I appreciate Promise, man. I appreciate Promise, man.
He just made his day.
Hey, that made my heart smile a little bit there. I'm gonna try not to be petty for the rest of the episode just because of that. God damn it! All right, if you had the choice, heel or face, which one would you rather be?
Heel.
Okay.
I was gonna say, really, bro.
I mean, I figured I'd give that a shot. Favorite championship belt.
Ooh, that's a good one. I never got that question before.
Like out of all the belts, all the promotions.
The OG women's WWF belt.
Wait, the
black one with the gold.
Okay. The sable one.
Don't Jacqueline.
I was around that time. Sable, Jacqueline.
Yeah, don't just say one. You gotta give it more than one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Boy,
they on my ass. Oh, good night. The heat on my ass. All right.
rough week, man.
Yeah, bro. And then I still got to deal with them on Saturday. Still got to deal with them all on Saturday. Man, that's tough. All right.
Gotta purchase a shirt.
I need that. I just make somebody look. At least
And you
get
got
somebody.
the shoes to match them. Like, come on.
Give me my shirt.
All right.
I've been asking for the shirt since when I first saw y'all in them. I need that shirt.
Put your kicks up to the camera. Look at those. Those are fresh.
These school buses right here. Absolutely. Man, you see them. Yeah. Hard hat LeBrons. Yeah. Broke her again. I like it. I think that was last one. One of the most underrated wrestlers. Who do you feel is one of the most underrated wrestlers?
I got two. One girl, one guy.
Okay.
Guy, Elix Skipper.
Prime time.
Female, I'm going to give it to Miss Jackie Moore.
Miss Texas. Yeah.
Or ODB. One of those two. Like, especially in that, 2007 era.
Yeah.
Like, they were mad slept on.
Yeah. ODB was, yeah. Because it just clouded because of the gimmick, but she was hitting hard.
I don't think it was more the gimmick. It was, she's one of those ones that was before the time. Like now ODB would fit.
Yeah.
Just like how we always say Beth and Natty, if they were in their prime now, they would fit.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, they would fit perfectly into the women's wrestling scene right now. Absolutely.
I do got one for you. Your favorite match
Of all time?
of all time.
All time.
All time.
Ooh. I got so many matches. But currently, Julia versus Hana Kimura.
Rest
I'm
in
about to go
peace.
watch that.
That thing is
I ain't watched it.
a thing of beauty.
It gave me something else to go watch too. All right, that's
Something
what it.
else to go watch. I'm gonna ask you something else though. You and your match with Gigi on the ladder match. The ladder match.
Jeez.
Y'all had to replace a ladder. At that point.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
That was brutal.
Yeah. That
How is taking them bumps on that ladder, man? That got my knees hurting now, man. Just thinking about it.
fam. That's
I ain't gonna lie. It's those are all rough bumps, like all of them. But every single time, it's the same. It's the same mindset. You know, be safe. Like, don't do nothing stupid. That was probably the most stressful match I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not thinking about it. Like, the anxiety just peaked. But honestly, I talked to Booker after that match, and he just kind of put it in a different perspective for me. He's like, at the end of the day, you had a good match. You survived it. Like
without injury, like or serious injury, anything like that.
not me, at least. Gigi broke her wrist that match.
Oh,
Damn. Did we? I didn't even know. Okay.
I didn't know.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
You didn't
Damn.
notice that?
No, I
No.
didn't notice that.
That thing was... Ooh. And she was hitting me with that broken wrist. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't notice it because she
Yeah.
was still swinging.
Man, that's a tough girl because I've been grateful and blessed enough. I've never broken a bone.
Knock on wood.
Like, anybody got any wood?
I got it right there.
He's talking about right here.
Ooh, touch it for me. Then touch me. Okay.
There we go.
But I've never really been like into like those types of matches.
Mhm.
Just because like I like my stuff on the ground where I can win.
Right.
Like I ain't trying
Yeah,
to go through 10 stages of hell just to win. Like I'm just trying to win. Like I'm trying to win and go home.
So since Matt started this on the last episode, I do want to ask you this: which champion in a row do you think is going to have the hardest time this weekend?
We got
Stupid.
all the belts, right?
Yeah, y'all got all the belts.
Majority of
except for
them.
two.
Y'all got
Except for
majority
two,
of
I think.
Which one we ain't got?
with the
The Texas
in the TV title.
and the
Both of them.
There we go. Like I said, they running the table, bro. They shouldn't have no problem. The Heat shouldn't have no problem.
We gonna show up, looking fly, get in our gear, have our match, win,
And steal.
then drink a beer. In that order.
And steal.
Oh yeah. So there was a picture floating around. I sent the man, but there's a picture floating around of y'all holding all of y'all belts up at the end of the last show. How did that feel? Something like a curtain call kind of thing.
It felt like how it was supposed to be. Like, you know, like if you I don't know, it's like if you're a millionaire, it's like how does it feel to have money? It's like normal. Like you're a champion, how does it feel to be champ? Normal. You just win.
It's supposed to be like that.
It's just supposed to be like I don't make the rules. I mean, tell them to be better.
I like it. I like it.
Great answer, champ. Great answer. And I also have to ask one more thing before we get up out of here. A dream match. If you could book yourself in a dream match against anyone past, present, or future, who would it be and why?
Present, I had to go with my girl Monet. She does everything. She's lucha, she's technical, she's high flying, she can do some powerhouse stuff. Man, that match would be incredible. In the past, my girl Molly Holly.
Molly go round.
Yeah, that's
My girl
loud.
Molly Holly. Like, don't get enough love, but definitely Molly.
Yeah,
Molly was athletic.
yeah. I heard she one of the nicest females one of the nicest females in the business. So she don't really get she don't really get her flowers either. So
Not at all.
yeah. You got anything else, bro?
I'm good. You know, we've been upsetting the heat all week.
Look, I'm trying to be on everybody. I'm trying to be on the Heat good side by this weekend, man. So by the time we so we can all kick it and have drinks together. You know what I'm saying? Like one happy family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So, well, before we get up out of here, man, I do want to shout out to the rest of the gang, man. Shout out to Mikey Manslaughter Facts. Shout out to OG Slack, Zello Smoke, my boy Kung Fu Eddie. Make sure y'all check out the Shots and Chops podcast. Make sure y'all check out the Big Propaganda Wrestling podcast when we're all together. We do have to get together at some point and have a good and have a show at one time. But thank y'all for joining the Tag Champs podcast. What, am I forgetting something? Am I forgetting anything?
You forgot OG Slack. He probably gonna get.
I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I promise. See, you trying to get me beat up by everybody, bro. I didn't. I'm gonna say it one more time then. Shout out to Mikey Manslaughter Facts, OG Slack, Zello Smoke, and Kung Fu Eddie. All right. That's good?
To be a tag team. You need to go on the same page.
Yeah, we are, but I'm just trying to make sure he ain't setting me up right now.
Keep tagging yourself in. That's not how that goes.
You right.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear. Yeah, she right. Absolutely. She is right. She right. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, man, thank y'all for joining the Tag Champs podcast, man. Part of the PWO network. You already know my name, the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, your boy Corey Jarrett, the Belt Collector in the building.
And y'all know what time it is, man. Don't watch me. Watch Dynamite TV. Thank you, Miss Promise Braxton, for gracing us with your presence.
Appreciate you, champ. PWI
Diamonds.
top prospect, two-time Diamonds champ. And still after this weekend, ain't nothing gonna change. The next time you see on the show is gonna be and still. Once again, thank you, champ. We appreciate you for coming, taking the time out of your day, joining the show. And we're gonna get up out of here, man.
She's actually the first female. We do have to acknowledge that.
What?
Yeah, first female we've had
First female that we've had
on any of the shows,
on any of the
podcasts. So yeah, that's a first. So
the chosen one is the first one.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it, champ. Thank you very much.
Having me, guys.
No problem.
And thank y'all for watching, and we appreciate y'all for joining us. And we out.
We are out.